You're gonna be okay.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny, and this is live footage of the LA wildfire in California. Prayers to everyone who live in California. Hopefully everyone is safe. Many people on social media have been posting their videos of what it looks like from their perspective. People are also recording videos and posting them of what it looks like on an airplane. And it looks like there's even people trying to take advantage of these fires and burglarizing people's homes. So as you can see here with this footage, this was somebody recording in an airplane, and this is what they saw on the ground in California. In this video, you will hear the Los Angeles officials talk about what's going on and how people need to evacuate when they tell them to.
It was mentioned earlier before by the supervisor, and I'm going to make this crystal clear to everybody out there. Over last night and this morning, we are up to 20 individuals who chose to go into our areas and deprive these poor people who have been through so much of their property. Absolutely unacceptable. And I'm going to give direction to our department members. As you know, when we have an evacuation order by law, if you remain in that area, you are guilty of a misdemeanor. If you commit certain crimes, it could jump up to a felony. I'm going to be asking our employees to start enforcing that. That is very different than a curfew. Why? Because it's 24/7. I don't have to wait for the sun to go down or the sun to come up. If you are in one of these areas and you do not belong there, you are going to be subject to arrest.
And another woman decided to give her take on this situation. Listen to this.
I don't think anyone outside of LA truly understands just how insane this whole fire situation has been today. So let me just paint a picture. Like 10 different fires broke out today, including what I consider to be relatively weird areas like around downtown LA and West Hollywood. The worst of which, the Palisades fire, was originally 1 acre, as all things start, got to 10 acres. Then there was an announcement that came with it that was like, it's going to explode to 200 acres in 20 minutes. And I was like, well, that's insane. That's insane. It did just that. And then within an hour or maybe two, it was at 1,000 acres already. It is now, based on the last update that we've received, 3,000 acres. It started picking up so fast that people were leaving their cars as they were trying to drive out, but they were gridlocked. And then the LAFD had to bulldoze their cars out of the way. And then on the polar opposite side of the county in Pasadena, another fire has broken out. It is 400 acres. As I was filming this, I got a notification that another fire has broken out in Pasadena. But the winds are so bad that aircrafts can't fly properly. I also feel like it's worth mentioning that personnel from the Pasadena Fire Department were in the Palisades fighting that fire earlier today. And the winds are supposed to get their worst between 12 a.m. and like sometime in the morning, like 8 or something. And this is all in the span of less than 12 hours. Everyone I know in the area, it's like, I actually have no idea what to do because a fire could break out in my area. I just have no idea. So do I like wait and see if like things are going to get insane? Or do you like leave prematurely, not really knowing where you're going to go anyways? Like, yes, California is known for its wildfires, but I was born here. I have lived here forever. This is not normal. This is not normal. And with said abnormal conditions, it's very important to me that we place unique importance on the way that this is going to affect disabled people in LA and houseless people in LA. Things like public safety blackouts, like limited physical routes through which you can travel. Even an evacuation order in and of itself can be a death sentence for a disabled person.
One news station actually spoke to a man in his 90s, and he lost everything.
When 91-year-old Dale Short returned to his Pasadena home of 60 years, he found only rubble. It was a house we watched burn just hours earlier as the hurricane-force wind gusts made the fire unfightable. When you came back up here this morning, what went through your mind?
Well, I have to be honest with you, it really hasn't hit me all yet. I mean, I've got 60 years of memories in that house and 3 children.
Yeah.
Now it's hitting me. So many people are posting what's going on, and I don't know if y'all saw this video, but it was really crazy.
What happened to the cars? What happened? Don't worry about that, dude.
I do have an update on the 2 men that were trapped in the home. One of their wives did write this on TikTok, and she said, "Getting this video from my husband yesterday was just terrifying. I've seen his friend videos circulate the internet, in the comments asking why didn't they leave. Others saying they are TikTokers. My husband and his friend were working on that job site. The fire was from across. There was no evacuation at the moment. When they saw the fire come closer, they started packing up to leave, and in a blink of an eye, he said there was fire all over the place. They were trapped. They couldn't get out," he said. "The house next door burnt, and I'm just grateful the firefighters got there on time. They are both safe, and so is the dog." He was and still in shock, already thinking the worst. He was telling me what happened. "I swear I felt like I was in a horror movie. This is why I'm so grateful when we all come back home after leaving in the morning for work or school. Thank you, God, for bringing my husband, their dad, back home safe to us. Thank you, my angel." So the firefighters were able to rescue these 2 men, and they are home safe. Once again, prayers to everybody who lives in California, anybody that's going through this. I also heard that there were some deaths, I think about 5 people.
From their homes.
We're seeing scenes of destruction practically everywhere. Homes, businesses destroyed. But amid the devastation, we are hearing stories of resilience and of neighbors helping neighbors.
It makes me want to cry, but it also, in the midst of the dark hour, puts a little ray of love and hope.
All the stuff that's here is replaceable. People are not. So having the family is the most important thing.
You see people using garden hoses, buckets, just trying to knock down those flames before they have to flee.
Now, we have team coverage today with reporters in Los Angeles and here in the Bay Area. We'll also have the latest on those winds hampering containment efforts.
But first, let's get you caught up on the big headlines of the day so far. There are now 5 major wildfires burning in Southern California. The largest is the Palisades fire west of Malibu. The deadliest is the Eaton fire near Pasadena, with 5 people killed so far. There's also the Hearst fire near San Fernando and the Woodley fire that started this morning near Van Nuys. And the Lydia fire east of Santa Clarita broke out around 2 p.m. this afternoon. Aside from those 5 deaths, there are also several other injuries, and the property damage there is extensive.
So prayers to their family members. Let me know in the comment section, did you hear about this? Are you in California? Just make sure you get somewhere safe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.